The owl who only noticed mistakes. There's a quiet kind of damage that gets done when all we see are the flaws. And I don't mean that in a you have a spot on your shirt kind of way. I mean the deep, steady weight of always being the person who's helping by pointing out every little mistake. Take the story of the owl and the fox. Once upon a time, the owl would sing songs about how clever and brave the fox was. They had a bond built on encouragement, praise, and kindness. But one morning, the owl took a different path. Instead of cheering on her friend, the owl started pointing out the things she didn't like. "You missed a step," she would say. "That's not how you hunt," she'd whisper. Little by little, the fox grew quieter, unsure of herself. And the more the owl found to criticize, the less the fox felt seen. Now I want you to think about this. What happens when someone you love, someone you've been close to, stops encouraging you? Instead, every effort is met with, "You could have done this better." The well-meaning critiques pile up, and slowly, the very thing that once made you feel alive starts to feel like a weight on your chest. It's like this. If you're always told what you've done wrong, you begin to forget what you've done right. It's not about never pointing out the truth, it's about balance. Encouraging words don't mean you ignore the flaws, but you acknowledge the strengths that exist alongside them. And when you stop pointing out mistakes, when you start focusing on what's going right, that's when the other person remembers what they're capable of. We live in a world that's quick to critique, quick to tear down what's not perfect. But perfection is a myth, isn't it? It's a story we tell ourselves because it makes us feel like we have control over what we see in others. But when you focus only on the flaws, you miss the whole picture. So when you find yourself falling into the trap of highlighting someone else's missteps, stop. Look at the bigger picture. Remember why you care about them in the first place. Offer them a little grace, a little encouragement. And maybe, just maybe, you'll help them find the strength to see their own greatness again. The owl, you see, learned this lesson the hard way. As her words grew sharper, the fox withdrew. No longer confident, no longer sure. And in that silence, the owl realized that her need to be right was costing her the very friendship she cherished. The truth is, in any relationship, encouragement works magic. It helps us grow. It makes us want to try. Criticism can be a tool, but too much of it breaks something deep inside of us. So if you want to build something that lasts, let your words lift. Let them create. Because if all you see is the flaw, you'll forget the beauty that's waiting to shine. And that's the thing about true friendship. It doesn't just see the mistakes, it sees the whole picture, even the parts that are a little messy.